right, welcome back, our viewers and listeners. It's a conversation, and as promised, I told you that we have two sets of guests this morning. Our first is our local, international reggae recording artist, Ahkeem. It's a good time to say good morning to you, Ahkeem. Good morning, Ahkeem. Okay, we seem to be having a technical glitch there. I was just talking with him off the network, but we seem to have lost his connection. I don't know what's all right. Ahkeem, are you there with me?
Greetings, my bro. I'm here.
Okay, lovely. How are you doing this morning?
I am blessed. Very grateful to be here.
Well, it's a while now we've been talking about you coming on. We agreed that it was going to be after the hectic carnival season, and here it is happening. However, prior to your coming here, you gave me the privilege of releasing a song that was totally exclusive to us here, to me and us here at the GBN. And give us a little, insight as to how your career has been going in recent months. We know you've got a plethora of music out there. As a matter of fact, I had the privilege of hosting a concert with you a little while ago together with Luciano and so forth. And I'll be very honest. It's my first time experiencing you live, and oh my goodness, you're dynamic as a performer. You've got depth, you've got range, you've got all that it takes. So here's my opportunity to give you all the public kudos that I can, but give us an insight as to how your career has been going thus far.
Give thanks. Well, I must say I've been blessed here in Grenada. When I started my journey, people always has been concerned, and even I have been concerned about how am I going to function in Grenada, a soca-driven nation, as a reggae artist. And I must say that give thanks that it's been going okay so far. It's been going great so far.
Okay.
I think people are not 200% focused on what vehicle that carries a message, but as long as my music continues to carry a positive message, I notice that people continue to gravitate to it and appreciate it very much, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And it's something that I ensure to always do, to make sure I have a positive and potent message in my music, so that people can have something more than just the music, to grab onto.
Well, of course, people in recent times, we've realized that people are interested in the musical accompaniment, but more so the lyrical content of that production. And what I've noticed about you is every track that I listen to you, there is a high level of positivity, and not just positivity, but good influence, a good vibe in it. I must confess, I've never been a reggae lover, except, I'm an old man. Well, not old, but I'm an aged man. So I would love the Gregory Isaacs and the Yellow Man to an extent, and the early days of Stitchy and Bailey and those guys, and in recent times coming forward, the Barris Hammond and so forth. But after our connection, I started listening to some of your music, and you've got music for almost every occasion. Like the one that I'm listening in the background now is one that I would sit home and, how the Rastaman say it, idetate.
Yeah.
What really inspires you to write?
Well, life in general. When I started music, I really wanted to counteract the negativity that's out there. When you listen to the radios, every piece of music that's playing, even on the streets, and I'm baffled at how some of these songs can be approved for airplay and radio play and these kind of things, because it's just negativity and violence. Even if you cut out the curse words, the message in the whole song is just violence and insecurities and problems that we're breeding onto our society. So I decided I needed to do something different from that. I can't just be going in the studio and just gassing myself and enjoying myself and singing about anything that pops in my mind. I have a responsibility to the people like yourself, people like myself, anybody who's given the opportunity to be in the forefront, to speak and to share news and to share information and to share music and lyrics. We have a responsibility to ensure and put history and proper social commentary and get people thinking in our music. We need to do this. This is our duty.
Well, I know you follow me religiously every morning.
Yes.
Just like the other millions and millions, as the Rock would say. And you would realize that I don't play this kind of music that you talk about. I can't.
Definitely.
I can't. It does. I don't listen to them when in my private space. So even if you bleep out something that is negative or obscene, I wouldn't play the song.
Yes.
I wouldn't play the song. I mean, I remember a couple months or maybe a couple of years back in a different dispensation right here on this network, there's a local artist that I trusted so much that I just played a new release from him. It was not a reggae artist, but he did a reggae track. And people called me. I mean, I played the song and I went off to do something else. And when I came back, people called me and told me there was obscenity in the song. And I called, I called him up. I said, bro, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. I thought you were one of the persons I could just play your music because of your level of maturity and so forth. I said, you have the Grenadian people calling me and, wondering what went wrong in my head. And he was like, innocent. These are the same people that listen to Dexter Daps and the guys when they have the obscenities and they enjoy it. So why we can't do it too? I said, that is not the point. The point is I have considered you as a responsible singer and writer that, know your weight with the populace in terms of influencing them. So I didn't expect that. But in any case, we were on that stage together with Luciano. Your career, how far has it brought you? Who are the so-called big names that it brought you into connection with?
Well, recently you were there for the show, Luciano. I want to give thanks to Brother Mikey and the promoters for that event, right? I've performed on big stages with amazing artists right here in Grenada, and this was the very first time I've had the opportunity to actually connect and interact with the artists on a personal level.
Okay.
So the promoters allowed me opportunity to just hang out with the guy, to reason with him. I had the opportunity to play some music for him, and he was blown away.
Yeah.
He was blown away. Luciano was in the vehicle and we're driving, but we went to the radio station, Boss FM. We drive in and he keep trying to push the volume button up, trying to turn the volume on the song up because he was so blown away by the music. And we ended up doing an interview and his feedback was just so amazing. And these kind of connections is what we as young artists in Grenada need. We need the opportunity to meet these artists, not just perform on stage with them or be on a flyer with them. We need the opportunity to sit down and reason with this man, get some information, let us give us some gems, let it tell us how they overcome this obstacle, that obstacle. We have so much questions and so much more information that we need to get, and interactions with people like Luciano and the big names outside. This is how we get that information. So well, thank you to the entire promotion team for that. I
have personally interacted with a number of the so-called international artists, from different genres, but Luciano is a different breed, After our interaction here on the radio and even at this show, and he left subsequently, but he touches base ever so often. Yo, my Grenadian brethren is wagwan, and stuff. He's that kind of person. Now, Ahkeem, he's definitely a different breed, and I made a good connection with his son already, who is also his sound engineer. Yeah, the engineer. So I learned a lot from him as well. These opportunities are very necessary. I think every time there is a big show, right, we need to have some kind of. Well, we don't actually need the government to be involved in. As a promoter, I think it should be our passion to nurture future generation. Because if I am a promoter, I want to make sure the younger generation's good with me, so that when they done big now, I can get a nice little discount for a show, So I think it should be their responsibility to ensure and create a workshop. It don't have to be nothing big and fancy, but just put them guys sit down in a room together. Let them have conversations. Let their manager talk to the other manager. Let them make some networks. That's how possible collaborations come true and these kind of things. This is necessary. And this, as a promoter, you're coming here and you're making a $300,000 on Grenadian people. We deserve to have the opportunity to get some benefit out of that as well. Not just to be on your show, but the opportunity to create something substantial from the show. From a biological field, we call it the process of symbiosis, where all parties benefit,
everybody benefits.
Ahkeem, you've got a new song out, Oh Father, and I was privy to be the first person to release it via the airwaves. Let's take a listen to this, and then you'll tell us about it.
Most definitely. Is it possible y'all can run a music video?
It would be a bit technical to do that now because I'm in this radio studio and that has to be done from the television room.
Oh,
Yeah, but we'll definitely run it at some point in time, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
I've been weak, make me greater, show me the way, Father, hear my prayer. I've been broken, I've been torn, I've felt things I've never felt before. I've been tried and often have failed, but I know one day I'll surely rise again. I will surely rise again. I might have gone off track, but I'll surely find my way. I will surely rise again. Even the sun goes down, but I rise another day. Oh, Father, give me grace. Wicked people just keep challenging me. If you could really read the thoughts in my mind, please forgive me when they're on the dark side. Oh, Jah, open my eyes so I can see the snakes behind their disguise. I've been tried and often I've failed, but I know one day I'll surely rise again. I will surely rise again.
Doing that.
Give thanks, my bro. Give thanks.
What was the inspiration behind this? I mean, I'm hearing some very, very high levels of positivity out there. As in my opinion, it's a song of hope. It's a song of motivation. It's a song of promise. What was behind the writing of the song?
Well, this is a very personal song. Well, most of our music is quite personal, from personal experiences and kind of thing. I believe this is the way I could actually really get the potency out of the music by making it about something that's 100% relatable. I went through a low point in life where I did some things. I stepped out of myself, and I fell to a very low position in character. And I had to pull myself out.
But Ahkeem,
I had to
tell me, look around the world. Which one of us hasn't?
Exactly.
However, one of the things that I always push is that there are some hypocrites out there who look at you when you step out of line and broadcast it and make it a big issue, but they don't look at them.
Yeah, I think it's well, with the internet and everything has changed the dynamics of social interaction. And it's kind of weird how we sometimes want to equate a person's life based on just a moment in their existence. So this was a situation where I went through something in life, and I needed to get myself out. I had to take some time, refocus, reconnect, get grounded, and really rise again. And I surely did, and I put in the effort, and here I am today, and I was able to bring that message out to everybody and share my experience through song. BC Choir, fortunately, to come add some magic to that song, because these guys really brought the soul to this song. And it was actually produced by myself with my brother Ken Corso, and some help from Exit Days, that's Nick Lotto. So it's 100% local production.
The instrumentation in that song is awesome. It's off the hook.
Thank you. pressed ourselves on this. This is one of my proudest productions to date. It was really an amazing journey putting this together, because it's so much. It's been such an amazing journey with this song. We really took our time.
Ahkeem, we seem to be having some connectivity issues there. I know the networks.
It seems like that.
Yeah, the networks nowadays. I know some of the providers, they are going through some developmental processes. So
yeah.
Ahkeem, you've got a big event coming up, right?
Yes, on the 2nd of September, Reggae Night. It is our mega event. To be honest, here in Grenada, we saw a problem, right? When a promoter books you in Grenada as a Grenadian artist, you get offered, not they ask you for your contract. And that's a problem, right? To earn a substantial wage here in Grenada as a musician is pretty much non-existent. So my team and I have decided we are no longer going to be accepting chicken feed from promoters here in Grenada. We are very grateful for everything every promoter has ever done for me. I've graced some beautiful stages, and I know we can be very tribal here in Grenada, so I want no promoter to hold feelings. I expect to see y'all supporting me in my show. Buy a ticket and come check out the show. So my team and I have decided, instead of waiting for chicken feed from promoters here in Grenada, we are going to become the promoter. Okay. We can sing and dance and play music. All we need now is to set up a stage. So we are hosting and promoting our own event called Reggae Night under the brand I Want Productions. And it's going to be an amazing event. We have Sabrina Francis, we have Miss Coco, we have Blacker the Clone, we have Patrick Roach, and so many more to be added to the amazing cocktail of what's going to be a great experience here in Grenada.
And what's the
Reggae
venue
Night
for that?
At La Faible. That is in Calavini right there at La Faible.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite chill spot, man.
Yeah.
You go to the restaurant. If I walk to the restaurant, everybody would ask, "What are you having today?"
How come I don't see you there, man? I'm always there. I love it there. It's a nice, family-friendly environment, and it's a dog-friendly environment, so I can bring my Princess Ava with me.
Cats too.
Yeah. But definitely, when you come there, you're gonna see La Faible like you've never seen it before. We are going to transform the lawn and have an amazing experience.
So that's on Sunday the 2nd?
That is Saturday the 2nd.
Saturday the 2nd of September.
Yes. You can get tickets at Go to Fet. You can get tickets at La Faible. You can get tickets from me. You can get tickets at Nimrod's Rum Shop in Woburn. We tend to deal with the local community, so no big brand. We have no sponsors and nothing like that. This is fully 100% Grenadian. We would love to have some sponsors. So sponsors, if you're watching, come check out the event so you can know what's going on for next time.
I like you. I like this guy.
Blessed brother. I love my brother.
Guy. That's the way to go. I happened to meet up with your manager, and oh my goodness, she is such a wonderful. I hope I'm giving her the right portfolio. She was with you at the show with the Luciano, your publicist.
My publicist, Lysandra Scott.
Yeah, your
amazing
publicist.
And integral part in the wheel.
Yes. Man. Give her my regards. She's doing an awesome job. You know?
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She's definitely still sleeping though.
Okay.
She's not a morning person. She's the one that's up at night making sure all the things is organized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ahkeem, I want to take the opportunity and publicly, wish you all the best. I like the strides you are making. Taking another aspect, as you rightfully say, Grenada is much more than soca.
Yes.
We're multifaceted, multi-talented, and you're just taking that other aspect of our talented culture to another level. The sky is the limit for you at the moment.
Amen.
And when you get up there, don't forget the small people like me.
Seem to have lost you for a bit.
I'm here. I was saying, when you get onto the top of the clouds, don't forget the small people like me.
Everybody. It was one level, one everybody, one human race.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Blessings, Ahkeem, and we definitely will stay in touch. And we're gonna do what we can here to assist with the promotion of your event, your reggae event coming up on the 2nd of September. And we'll stay in connection, man. You've got my digits, I've got yours.
Definitely. I really appreciate that. But before I leave, I just want to leave one message for every young creative outside, everybody with a passion and a dream. Something I really want to share with everybody is our experience to promoting and hosting this event Reggae Night, because I noticed a lot of soca artists have had a hard time for the carnival season because for some reason their song mightn't reach the level that they expected to, and these kind of things like that. Listen, we cannot wait for people to give us an opportunity. Sometimes we have to get up and create that opportunity. So I'm encouraging everybody, bet on yourselves, believe in yourself enough. All you need is 50 people and a venue, and there you have your own event. So if you didn't get on the big flyers, if you didn't get on the big stages, if you didn't make it to finals, that's no problem. Get up, get there and do something. Print some tickets, print a flyer. Get a virgin who does do graphic design. Pull a team together. Pull your cousin, your auntie, your mother, anybody. Get up and make some opportunities for yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Blessed love.
Ahkeem, thank you very much for being with us this morning, and all the best to you. All the success that can be had, I wish them for you.
Give thanks.
Blessed love.
Blessed love.
Folks, I've been talking there with Ahkeem, a Grenada reggae artist, and that is all part of the conversation. It's 20 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break, and when we come back, I'll be speaking with Mr. Michael Bossman as we talk about the Afro Caribbean beat promo that is oncoming. We'll see you on the flip side of this commercial break. Don't you go anywhere.
Integrated audio channel 1. Full program. Left, right.
Skip it bang, 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 bang.
Integrated audio channel 1. Full program. Left, right.
Oh, Father, watch over me.
Integrated audio channel 1. Full program. Left, right.
Make me greater, show me the way.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Offer ends August 31st, 2023. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits.
Now, it's considered to be one of the biggest threats to the world's oceans. Delegates from UN member states are gathering to confront the problem of plastic pollution. The goal is to agree on a global...
If given a chance, your plastic would choose to be put to more beneficial use. Choose recycling.
Summer is here, and it's time to level up with ACB Grenada Bank. We understand that sometimes you need a little extra help to make the most of your summer plans. Whether it's a relaxing getaway or improvements for the home, like a new AC to beat the summer heat. An unsecured loan from ACB Grenada Bank can make it happen. ACB Grenada Bank. Simply smarter banking.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
My name is Alimaka Motley. I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
Get ready and fasten your laughter belt as Faith Pentecostal Tabernacle presents Turning Point 1, a thrilling, exciting drama presentation written and directed by Angela James and featured at Gateway Conference Center, Point Salines, on Saturday, 26th August 2023, 7 p.m. Come and witness Merlin's controversial wedding. Edna and Marjorie square up to fight, and Officer Brown is sneaking around. It's a classic with suspense and excitement from beginning to end. Get your tickets now at Gibbons Pharmacy outlets and at your local church. Tickets cost $50, $60 at the door. It's Turning Point 1, Saturday, August 26th, Gateway Conference Center, 7 p.m. And by the way, get ready for Turning Point 2 on Saturday, September the 30th, same venue.
That's it, missing me.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's a jam-packed morning here with us at the network, and of course at this time I've got with me Mr. Michael Bossman. He is here to tell us about the Afro connection that's coming up on the 28th of October. Good morning, bro. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am doing fine, and yeah, let's, as the young folks would say, let's cut to the chase, man. I've always been interested in when there'll be some Afro beats of some sort happening here. When is that? What is it? Tell us, give us a backdrop on the event.
The event is October 28th at the National Stadium, Afro-Caribbean night. We have Rotimi, we have Rotimi from Nigeria, Kitty from Ghana, Looney Sparks and Electrify from Grenada, Tamara Songbird from Grenada. So it's a mixture of both cultures, one night coming together to celebrate us.
What sparked that event?
Well, us, right? Well, I'm British Ghanaian, as you can tell, and I came through to Grenada last year, and I guess, I came home, right? It's the same way that a Grenadian should be able to go to Ghana and know that he or she's home, and I've come home as well.
Okay. So you're talking to me now from Grenada, or you're back home? You're back where your vacation?
I'm in Grenada at the moment.
Okay.
I came for my first Spice Mass, which was incredible.
Was that your first experience of Spice Mass?
Yeah, and I just did the one in Canada as well, so it was really good to experience both places and say, I love Spice Mass. It was good.
Okay, good. Okay, so someone hearing about this event on the 28th of October, and in the process of making their minds up, what can we do or say to influence them to say, yes, this is the event that I want to be in? What will they be getting there?
They're going to be getting the best of Afrobeats and soca in one night in one place, the best of both cultures coming together. So in terms of convincing them, I think that says it all. Where else are you going to get jollof rice and all down? The best of the best in one place. Plus we have our, it's going to be a night full of surprises. There's artists that we haven't even announced yet that will be there.
And making that African connection, how difficult, how accessible are these artists from Africa? Because the Afro beats is really a growing industry by itself now. You look at their music videos, and my God, they're awesome. You can see a lot of investments going into that. Sometimes, when I look at some of their music videos, I start wondering, is this the same place where we have so much poverty? And don't that cross your mind at times?
This is why we're doing an event like this, to show people what really happens, not what the media has shown you over the years. This is us coming home. That's all I can say. So in terms of easy access, like I said, this is something that we've been doing for a while in terms of working with African artists globally. So they're all excited to come. If you see Road to Me's promo, all of them, they can't wait to get to Grenada.
Okay, and of course, I do hope that when they get here, they make that local connection, and in an essence,
Electrified, tomorrow Songbird, and like it's combining both places. The connection is definitely there. That's this Sunday, tomorrow Songbird is performing in LA representing Grenada, and it's just an example at an African event. So it's an example of the power of what we're putting together.
And it is a well-established fact that this sort of events would create the sort of collaborations with our local/international artists, and these international artists, which in my opinion can only take our local products even further.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of our goals.
Okay, so that event come the 28th of October. It's being held where, you said?
At the National Stadium. You can get your tickets from Go to Bet and a couple of outlets as well, nationwide.
Okay, so is there anything you'd like to add to the conversation that will encourage and enhance people's interest in getting their tickets early?
Early bird tickets, right? Get the early bird tickets, because unlimited food and drink, you don't want to miss out. I'd say go get your tickets now.
Will there be a VIP stand or anything like that?
There's VIP Sky Terrace, and then there's VIP as well. And I'm repeating the unlimited food and drinks from both places. So we'll have African drinks, Canadian drinks, all mixed together. So come now, get your tickets.
Okay, well, of course, I know that when the event gets closer and the artists are here, they've got to come put their signatures on the network walls, right?
Why not? Of course. Definitely.
Okay. Well, we are going to, send us the information. We are going to do all that we can to ensure that the event is a success. And I like the initiative, and I think this is just the start of greater things that will come as it relates to that connection with our homeland, if you want to say that, because those guys are coming home, and I do hope that some of our artists eventually will get to go home as well.
Yes, 100%. That's the goal. This is the first of many.
Okay. All right. Well, have yourself a great day while you enjoy home for the time being. I know you have to go back where you're vacationing sometime soon, and as the event gets closer, you'll be back home to ensure that.
Of course, definitely. October 28th, people should go get their tickets. Afro Caribbean night.
All right, at the National Stadium, folks. You heard it. And the tickets are obtainable at Go to Fet. Are there any other?
Yes, they are. Go to Fet. Yes.
And any other outlets so far?
Yeah, there's a list of outlets that if you go to the website, Afro Caribbean Night, there's a list of where they're available nationwide.
Okay. All right, Michael, thank you very much for sharing that with us. And like I said, keep us posted. We'll do what we have to do, what we always do, ensure that your event is a success, okay?
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Next time I'm going to bring one of the people on. I'll come and do another interview, and I'll bring one of them with me.
Well, you've got to do that. I mean, to do anything other than that would be not wise.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping by.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Take care.
Folks, Afro-Caribbean Night coming up on the 28th of October at the National Stadium. That is the place to be. All right, keep listening to the network for more information, and get your tickets early and make it an event to remember. We take a final commercial break, then we come back and do the wrap. Don't you go anywhere.
so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emerald International. Bring home more than a memory.
So many of our customers achieve great things. So, it's no surprise that after 175 years, our optimism is stronger than ever. Because when you've partnered with people to achieve their best lives as long as we have, you tend to see the world a little brighter every day. Guardian Group. Live easy.
Having your CVQ qualifications is one of the best things you can do right now.
This course really helped me to build my confidence and have the ability to present.
I've learned a lot about customer service, a lot about etiquette.
So it's quite a learning experience, which I enjoy a lot.
Well, it really impacted my life at Digital. 6 months, I got permanent. I also got promoted to a sales representative at a store. 8 months after, I got a next promotion at the corporate care.
You can find jobs within the CARICOM using your CVQ qualifications.
Don't let nobody tell you that they can't make you. Just go forward and do what you have to.
Enhancing the employability of Grenada's workforce.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
All right, viewers and listeners, it's 3 minutes. Well, just turned 2 minutes onto 8 o'clock. At 8, we joined the BBC for that bulletin of news. And unfortunately, we did not get the opportunity to have that conversation as we always do this morning. Hopefully, we'll have some time tomorrow. It's been a busy morning. And as you realize, most of our conversations are non-carnival. So these are conversations that we should have had before carnival, but because of the hectic nature of the carnival season, the pre-carnival season, some of them had to be pushed back. All right, good morning, Mr. Gordon. Just want to give a few words of encouragement. God didn't give us a spirit that is timid, but one that is powerful, loving, and self-controlled. Just want to say good morning to my dad, Gavin Longdon, from Apri St. David, to my dear sister, Krista and Sophia Gordon. This is coming from Kiruna Carmichael. Have a blessed and safe day. And don't forget Lover's Kitchen at Williamson St. George's. Papa and Mama, good morning. Okay, so, Madam, you're just using my program to that's okay. That's fine. All right. Okay. Turning point 2 is ridiculous. We are promoting. Okay. All right. This is not. Okay, don't forget. I've got some news for you also on Friday, and from this Friday going back up to 4 Fridays. on the conversation on mornings, we've got a slot that is educational. I'll be joined with by Mr. Matthias Williams and some others from the teaching profession, the teaching fraternity, and we are going to share some information with you as it relates to our education system and some methodology. Let me get the tongue twister. All right, methodologies that will work. That should work with our education system. So we look forward to that on this Friday and for the coming Fridays for a brief period in our morning segment. We look forward to that. So mark that on your calendar. Get your concerns as it relates to our education system and schools curriculum and so forth in order. This is where we've got to wrap this morning. We've got the BBC coming up. So those of you who've been a part of the program by listening this morning, of course, that's communication. Sometimes you talk, sometimes you listen. So this morning it was your turn to listen while we talked here. All right, we look forward to another conversation tomorrow. Should the good Lord spare our lives. Have yourself a blessed day, everyone. Be safe.